Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot E-Magazine. As you see, I've got the packing boxes and stuff going on. And anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the views, subscribes, all of it. I appreciate everything and everyone. Let's ring the bell, let's clear the energy, and let's see what the message that Spirit has for us. It's going to be like a struggle pulling some information out of somebody. You're not hearing anything right now because they're planning. They're planning. See, they just can't. Whatever, you got something going on right now that's really good, that's in your favor, that's bringing you up levels, that's making everybody look at you like, damn, how did I misjudge this person? What was I thinking about? What was I looking at? And so now somebody is kind of quiet. They're silent because they're plotting. Good morning, Ayana. Bottom of the deck. Somebody's planning something. Because they want to put an end to whatever you got going on. So it's like they're going to move forward, but they're going to move forward like they're a hidden enemy. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Yeah. See, they want you to think that they're coming like a friend, but they're really coming like a foe. That's what it is. That's why you haven't heard anything right now. They want you to think, let's let bygones be bygones. Confirmation. Let's let bygones be bygones. Come on. Bring it in. Bring it in. Give me a hug. And then the whole time they got a knife in their hand and they want to stab you in the back. Yeah. But it's like you see their little plan. You see they got a plan, and you can call judgment on that. Good morning, Sherry. How are you? Many blessings to you. Thank you so very much. And I will take them right now. See, you know the truth and you can speak the truth about this whole situation. This could have to do with a family, a whole house situation, about how somebody wanted to keep you stuck and how somebody created this whole mess. But see, now somebody is trying to, they're going within. They're really doing some thinking. They're doing some investigating. They sitting back. They counting. They mapping it out. They got the whole plan, because when they come to you, they want to come to you like the Queen of Cups, like it's all good. You know, I always did love you. No. I only said those what you took to be incredibly mean, it was only to build you up, because I knew if what you perceived was me doing a constant tear down of you, your reputation, how you look, the way you dress, how you wear your hair, the style of clothes that you wear, your shoes, your choice of education, your choice of me. If I knew that if I continued to force you to elevate by giving you nothing but negative, what you perceive to be constant toxic negativity, that would make you grow taller. See how it works? Huh? Ain't I good? Don't I know what I'm doing? Like somebody wants to have you like doubting yourself. Like, wait. I'm not really sure if that's like they want you to you didn't really remember shit, right? You didn't remember that shit, right? It didn't really happen the way you thought it happened. That the love was everybody got the same amount of love. She poured so much or he poured so much love, but you don't remember it like that. You don't remember it like that. You really don't. You remember how you had to protect yourself, how extra shit was put up on your shoulders, how you really had you had to go through a whole bunch of bullshit growing up just to make sure you was gonna be okay. You got the brunt of the brutality. You know how you was separated from everybody else that was partying and everything else. You was the one that had to be, standing by yourself. Where they was praising somebody else, you was the one who was doing the damn thing, and they was like, "Oh, yeah, you got straight A's again." Yeah, I know. But look, Marsha brought in 3 B's, 2 C's, and only 1D this time. Let's celebrate Marsha again. Yay, Marsha. Hey, hey, Maria, how are you? Yay, Marsha. Yay, Marsha. Marsha is like almost doing the damn thing. And you always bring in straight A's that we used to seeing that shit. Confirmation. So it's like they felt like, they ain't really had to celebrate you as much. They wanted somebody else to feel good. Yeah, they wanted you to, they didn't want you to feel too good because they didn't want you to feel like you was above the other person, even though they know that you was above the other person. So they wanted to knock you, bring you down to size. That's all that was. I'm glad that Maria's cup of tea made another live. Yeah. Somebody wants to come and they want to offer some type of apology or some type of offer or something. But it's like you actually through that. You see who this person is, and what's up. It's like you know that if you do that, then there's going to be flapping tongues, and then it's going to be confusion again, and somebody going to be suffering and shit like that. So you kind of like I'm kind of good. Like it was nice hearing from you, but I'm glad that you said you. I'm glad that you landed nicely, or glad that you landed, decent. But I don't really, want to go back. Like once I walked away, that was it. It's like when all of a sudden, okay, now all of a sudden you won the lottery. You won the lottery. And now all of a sudden somebody want to be like, we are sisters. We are brother and sister. I mean, we owe it to each other to at least be in each other's life, because all we got is each other. Siblings for life. Yankees. Morning, touche. A grand rising, touche. Yeah, somebody's hoping that their ships will come in and that they can manifest something. They really want to manifest something with you. They really do. Even though in the past, even this person had some type of, ability to you as maybe part of your family members, so they didn't want that. They didn't want to be connected to you back then. They hated it. They did everything they could to be disconnected from you. They was like, they said no, they didn't want this. They didn't want this. But now somebody is finding out how strong you are and how they couldn't take something from you. It's like you was always destined to be the matriarch. Always destined to be the matriarch. And they couldn't take that away from you. And so that's why they wanted to, make it hard for you. But now that they see that they can't even touch you. Now it's a different ballgame. Now I want to come back to you. Now let's be friends. Yeah. Because it's like this person sees, the people are singing your praises. They singing your praises. Now they're like, oh, the tide is turned. And ain't nothing that they can do to unturn that tide anymore. They see that you did this shit by yourself. See, they didn't think that you was going to be strong enough. They didn't think that you had it in you. They thought that as long as they tried to show you, I overpower you, that you would allow them to overpower you. They even tried to subliminally put shit around you so that you would think that you are less than them. I'm telling you, they tried to put shit around you to make it seem like you was less than them. They tried to purposely put extra shit on your shoulders. Grand Rising, Red Violet Crystals. Yeah, even with a particular relationship, it seems like see, now somebody is realizing, people are starting to see, wait, how much somebody else was sneaking. It was not you. It was not you. It was somebody else who's trying to make it seem like it was you. But it wasn't you. It's them. And it's been them all along. Right, Red Violet, yep. But life is balancing itself out, because guess what? I feel like, I feel like this is your angels. I feel like your ships are coming in because your earth angels are here. Archangel Michael is here. Here you are, balanced. Your spirit guides are here. Your ancestors are right here. I feel like things are coming in. Things are working in your favor. And now this person, they want to come in and they want to offer some type of apology. But once again, there's some shit that they're not talking about. This could have to do with a Gemini, because we got the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. This could have to do with a Gemini. Something about this, some group have worked together to try and take this Gemini out. But no matter what they did, it wasn't working. This Gemini is the one who gained victory, because what they did, it didn't work, didn't amount to shit. So now things is moving in somebody's favor. And they got not only do they got the victory, but listen, luck is on their side. They're building stability. Everything that they could have ever asked for, Because yes, who are they? They are the empress. They are the matriarch. This is something that somebody tried to hide. This is something that somebody tried to veil, to not be seen. But this is something that they cannot help but see. Hi, Kate. I am well. How are you? Someone understands that the reason someone walked away was because they had to protect themselves. They was tired of fighting. And when they walked away, this witch, this Queen of Wands, somehow thought that they won. Somehow thought that they won some sort of competition, some sort of clash. But they didn't. All they did was put an end to where they fit into the situation or the story. And now this person wants to come and they want to bring some offers. They want to make peace. They want to bring this offer of love, but they know that you're defensive. You have them blocked. You got your guards up. You got your guards up because once again, enough of this bullshit. You said this is enough of this. You knew what was up. You knew about all this confusion, who it was, who was at the heart of it. And that's why the decision, that lasting sound decision that you made, that's when you put your motherfucking foot down. Once you put your foot down, that's when your star rose. That's when your truth came out. That's when nothing could be denied, disputed, or declared anything other than you being the star. And it fucked somebody else up because the higher you rose, the worse off they got. The more you obtained, the more they lost. The more comfortable you became, the more out in the cold their life became. So see, you started taking your power back. You started taking your financial power back. You took your energetic power back. You took your spiritual power back. You took your emotional power back. You took your mental power back. You even separated and took your physical power back. Baby, you wasn't playing games, as you should not have. Now this person, somebody who, this is the person who could have stepped in, who could have squashed stuff a long time ago, but this person didn't. In a way, they helped. In a way, they helped. But now it's like their little actions is coming back to bite them too. And it's because this person is realizing that from the times that they should have stepped forward, they chose to stand back. And now they can understand how you can question their loyalty or their love for you. Right? You can question that because it's like, well, if you wasn't there the first time, what makes me think that you're going to be there standing 10 toes down the second time? Because see, the first time you doubted me. Now you swear up and down you love me. But see, you wasn't willing to stand 10 toes down with me the last time. See, someone understands that, you know what, you're not willing to stand 10 toes down for yourself at all. And that's where they fucked up, looking at everybody else instead of exactly who the fuck you truly were, wherever this is. Now somebody going within, doing some soul searching, understanding that, you know what, they should have chose you. But now they know it's too late. So now they sitting back and they plotting and they planning how to stop what you got. How to stop yours. Because they don't want you to get what they couldn't get. And they couldn't get it. So they definitely don't want you to have it. I feel like they're going to send, this could be a Pisces. Because we got the High Priest and the King of Cups. I feel like this Pisces is something about this intuition. Maybe this Pisces was blinded before because they thought that they was going to get this brand new start with someone. They thought that somebody that was in a position they thought was going to give them more, was going to feed them, was going to give them, was going to set them up nicely because they thought that they was getting with somebody who had it like that, only to find out all they did was get themselves fucked up in a bind, stuck in something that they don't even want. This is like they stuck us in some type of real estate deal that they cannot get out of. They fucked. They allowed somebody to fuck them financially. Good morning, Nana. See, now somebody wants to come back to you. They remember everything that you did for them and how you helped them move forward, and now they want to travel towards you. Because they see that you bring the sun. They see that you bring the truth. They see that, you know what? You the real deal. The real deal Holyfield. You ain't got time to play games. And on top of that, they see that you're getting justice because you're doing it by yourself. This person has learned a valuable lesson, and they are deep in regret because of it. And that valuable lesson was how they turned their heart, how they turned their back on someone that they truly loved and acted like a fool, going with someone who played them like a fucking fool. What's the message? Yep. The Five of Wands, Judgment, and the Star. Now somebody, it's like they like kind of like, how did you, after all that shit that we put you through, how did you do this? How did you become the star? After all that shit, I did so much. And now I'm the one that's suffering. After all that shit that I did to them, how am I the one that's suffering? That's what someone's thinking. Because you doing good. And this other person, maybe not so much. It's like this other person, it's like they're holding back. They feel like they're holding on to everything that they can right now. I'm telling you, what it's like, say they got involved in some type of deal, because now, see that house in the background? It looks like it's so much bigger than what it was. Then maybe that, I feel like maybe they, you know how you get into these real estate deals, and they end up being money traps, because first you didn't know that you had to fix the plumbing, then you didn't know that the hot water tank leaked, then you didn't know that the toilets hadn't been replaced and they had some type of green crud and rats could come up out of there, you know. Then you gotta fix the roof. Then you find out that you got termites in 3 walls. Then you find out that the floor is not, I mean, so it's just a whole money trip. But whenever you saw it, it looked like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because see, somebody, they see you as the winner now. The same person sees you as the winner. The same person that held back from you, now they see you as, oh, I held back from the wrong one. Damn. I should have got with the track star, not the football player. Yeah. Because see, someone, yeah, this is somebody who saw you from as a child. How you was different as a child. It seemed like how you was blessed and how you was different, how strong you was as a child. Like you was already following God's guide. If you was the one who would, if they said don't leave the yard, you was the one who left the yard. They'd find you down the street, around the corner, over the next block, around the next corner, down that next street. It's like somebody they gave up on you. They didn't care about, they didn't care. They was like, yeah, this person's confused. Let them be confused, whatever. But see, and this could have been some mother or something like that who now regrets that shit. Now is looking like, you know what, I should have took this one to the side and said, hey, wait. Let me put some attention on this one right here. But see, somebody's regretting that they didn't do that. They're regretting that they just allowed you to go, I'm gonna go where the fuck ever. They allowed you to learn your own valuable lessons. Could have been a good thing, could have been a bad thing. How are you, Kate? Catherine? Hi, Marion. How are you? Grand Rising. Yeah, it's like somebody, they didn't care if you had a whole lot of burdens on your back. They added more burdens. And then not only that, they left you to deal with those burdens alone. They didn't care. They didn't care. I'm telling you, they left you out in the cold. And I'm telling you, somebody could have stepped in. This person could have stepped in. This person now sees they could have stepped in and they could have did something had they wanted to at that time, had they been possibly aware of what the fuck was going on. But now they upset that they didn't do that. They see shit was going on for a while now. And they know the truth of why you left and walked the fuck away. I just heard somebody can't I just heard you cannot have expected someone to stay there and to be abused their entire life. That's what I just heard with this Ace of Swords coming out. That's why somebody walked the fuck away. Let me close this door. Hold on. That's why somebody walked away. They had had enough. They had had enough of having to defend themselves all the fucking time. Like they was the brunt and the butt of all jokes. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. Now somebody is looking at somebody else. See, this came out like that. Like somebody couldn't see somebody else clearly, but now that's all they can do is see them. Something about some type of communication that came through. And whenever it came through, somebody else was flabbergasted. They was like, wait, what? They won the lottery? Oh shit. You know, you all have always have been my favorite sibling. And I know that whenever we were younger, we didn't have the opportunity to be close. And it's not my fault. It's only because they kept us apart. I fought to be next to you, but they kept us apart. That's why they kept you downstairs in that cold ass basement locked up and told you to shut the fuck up every time that you would hear me upstairs. But they made me laugh. They made me eat all of that good food and that cake. They made me appreciate those private schools whenever your ass was homeschooled and that was just being thrown books in the damn basement and the door being locked. But it's not my fault. That's why I want us to be close now. Especially now that I know that you got this. I mean, now that I know what your number is. I wasn't really sure before. But now I have your phone number. And I want us to be closer than close. Like so close we get the key to our house and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I mean, close. Bottom of the deck, the strength card. Yeah, somebody, oh my gosh. Woo! Look at this. You cannot make this shit up. This is all major arcana. Listen, somebody knew their strength whenever they made that judgment call. They said, fuck out this. Red Violet says, my birthday is Sunday. 54, throwing yourself a party. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sunday. All right, so Sunday we'll definitely record. All right. I'll try and have my happy birthday song up. So I'll just Yeah, somebody they knew you knew, you know what, this is not for me. This is not for me. I make a judgment call. I'm calling on all my strength and I'm making this final decision, and you knew it was time for you to walk away. And that's you pack lightly. You have a whole new beginning because guess what? Now here you are, the empress, the matriarch. And now I'm telling you, secrets is getting ready to come out. Things that you wasn't prepared to know about, you going to find out about. Information that you didn't know was going to be coming in, that information is going to be coming in hot and heavy, baby. Someone is going to definitely let you know that, you know what, you are victorious. You are the one. You're the winner. You always knew. You always knew. It's something about something that you said. It was because you always knew somebody else. They kind of always imagined. They kind of always had their inklings. They always said, well, maybe not, you know, especially because I feel like somebody had told them, you know, maybe that somebody they found out the truth after a long as time. Somebody that was doing something for a long as time just to have the upper hand, just to have the upper hand, just to feel like they was getting something that they didn't want you to have. And now the truth of what they've done and how they have inspired you and propelled you and pushed you forward because you had no other choice. The truth of that has come out, and you could not be any happier because all they did was the truth set you free. You accepted your truth and you set yourself free. You had the courage and the strength to accept your truth that you knew, and you set yourself free. Someone is coming back around. They're not sure if this is really over, or if it's just on a pause because they have like something that they want, something that they feel that they need, something they feel like they deserve, something that they feel like they deserve. It's like I'm getting this feeling of, well, if Bernadette is going to win the lottery like that, and all of a sudden, the part that she gets to deposit into her checking account is 4.9 million. She can at least give me. She can give me 750,000. That's what she owes me. I mean, after all, we are sisters. After all, we were raised in the same household. I mean, I know she didn't forget those 3 times that I was the one who purposely remembered her birthday and called her and told her happy birthday. I know she didn't forget those times. You know, I was the one who said, hey, everybody, stop ganging up on her on this day because it's Christmas. I was the one who helped her out on those types of days. I know she didn't forget that shit. I know she didn't forget how I stopped everybody from getting from wanting to whoop her ass on Thanksgiving because she said she didn't want turkey on her plate. She wasn't going to eat ham and she wasn't going to eat meat. And she was going to just concentrate on the vegetables and the starches and shit, and how it offended everybody who cooked meat. I know she didn't forget that shit. How I helped her ass out. And now luck is on her side. The wheel of fortune is turning in her favor, and she won't act like she don't remember shit that I just did for her. Huh? Somebody said, watch this. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Bitch ain't getting shit. You ass ain't getting a motherfucking thing. Your ass all hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Somebody thought their ship was gonna come, and they thought they was gonna come in and say, listen, I'm putting it down. You owe me this because I am this person to you. Hello. I mean, I gave you the bare minimum, gave you my ass to kiss, but at least I spread my butt cheeks for you. Then wasn't that nice enough? Somebody like, skirt. Wait, it's not happening. Ixnay to the pound, Fritz. No cheese on my fries, please. Somebody understanding that shit that they did for a long ass time. A long time. Hey. It's coming back to bite them in the tush, in the bum, in the butt, in the booty, in the BBW, baby, in whatever it is, in the pancake, whatever it is that you got back there, somebody's feeling it today. And that's the truth. It's like somebody wanted somebody else to be out in the cold, to be left, and they left. They strong. You wanted them to stand on their own. They standing on their own nicely with it. Now somebody want to plot and plan, thinking how they can come back. Oh hell no, hell no! Because you thinking that you're gonna come in, block some shit, and get my shit and cause some fucking confusion. Hell to the no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yep. Now, what's he talking about? What's this King of Wands talking about? See, this King of Wands realized how connected you are, how loving you are, how blessed you are. How you the one? How you the star? How you the wish fulfillment? How you the one who always had that heart? The one that was always like, willing to help. But that person, they felt trapped for some reason. Maybe it was because it was between two family members or something, and they felt trapped, like they shouldn't pick sides, like they can't really say anything, or it was a situation of one was a mother, one was a father, and the father wanted to say something. Okay, so maybe one was the mother, and one was the father, and the father wanted to say something, but couldn't feel like he couldn't say nothing to the mother because that's the mother. Instead of stepping in and saying, no, that's you raising that child wrong. Like he felt like he couldn't say nothing. Like maybe now somebody realizing that somebody should have stepped in and said something. Somebody realizing, yeah, like having another, like maybe I should have stepped in and said something. Maybe I should have really checked some shit out since I was the father. I mean, if you see one parent abusing the other, if you see one parent abusing the child, you have a right to say something if that's you, if the other part of you is that same child. You can stick up for them, which is what you should do. Oh, hold up. Get yourself together. No, if you go to fucking therapy. You got the issue. You take your goony goo goo motherfucking ass to therapy and you leave this child alone. Or else you're gonna have to tussle with me. And I come with chitty chitty bang bangs. Don't fuck around with me and mine. Get your ass the fucking help that you need. That's what somebody needs to do. But somebody felt like, they had these emotions not for this person, but they was, and then it's like I said, they was confused. They didn't realize how toxic this whole situation was. They didn't realize they was even being controlled. They was even being controlled in that whole relationship. That's what they really didn't realize. But now somebody does realize you can't make this up. This is, oh goodness. Listen, now somebody is listening to their own intuition, and they realize that they was being controlled. They realized that, you know what, the reason that somebody didn't want somebody else to see something is because they could see that there was being that you had this type of gift, you had this type of power, and they couldn't control you. So they was trying to control this other person who was easily controlled, apparently. Someone is thinking about that now. They looking at things totally differently now, because they're going with that, and they looking at that. They like, well, damn, wait, it's growing over here, but it's crumbling over here. And the bigger this get, the more this fall. And the more this grow, the more this burn. And so pretty soon, what's going to be left is just this. Someone is realizing something. Hey, Touche. Yes. Hey, sis, how are you? Right. What you say, one got to go too. Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. I feel like someone's ancestors here. Someone's ancestor that passed on. It was in the family. Somebody's ancestors here, and they're looking over somebody. Could be like a grandparent, parent, grandparent. But they was looking on, especially whenever things was happening where like somebody was being left out in the cold. It was like, that's when somebody, I feel like somebody, their ancestors, their spirit guides, they was sitting there looking at that. Yep. And they stopped something from happening. I feel like there was supposed to have been some type of major major shakeup or something, but somebody's like your, could be a passed on loved one that came in, and there was some type of major shakeup. Something didn't happen because there was some type of plan that was in action, but it didn't happen. What's the message, Spirit? Absolutely, God got it, Devery. Absolutely. Yeah. Something about, somebody was doing something, and the whole plan was for you to be left out in the cold, but now they're seeing that they was the one that was actually left out in the cold. And now this person is overburdened because of how long they was doing something. They was doing this thing for years. But see, they was doing it for such a long time because it was always their plan that you was always going to be left out in the cold. You was going to be sitting there by yourself. They wanted you to be by yourself, longing for love, longing for companionship, longing for communication, longing for just longing. But that's not how it turned out. Oh. We have the Five of Cups. Somebody's in deep regret. How they acted, the time they wasted, emotions that they allowed to take over, like emotions that weren't even real. It was almost like somebody realizing that they was acting on how somebody else felt, instead of them honoring that the whole relationship that they had, with God and what God would want them to do. They focused on other things, because this is them should have been focusing on the love they have with God. God would teach them and show them the way. But now somebody's understanding that they was focused on everything else except for what they really needed to be focused on. Hello, good morning, Voyager. What's the message? Thank you. And now somebody wants to manifest something, and it's because you know what, they're looking at you, how much you're manifesting, and that's the truth. Because it's like the last time they shocked because the last time they saw you, you didn't have shit. You wasn't, they was looking at you like, oh, they'll never have shit. They'll never be about shit. They didn't think that your ships was going to come in. They always pictured you as to be the one that would sit back and allow them. No, you would allow life to pass you by, waiting around on something that they was going to give to you. Because it's almost like this person thought that you was going to be sitting there waiting on them to, whenever they finally pass, that they would give you their house, or they would leave their will to you, and that's how you would get some money, and a car. You will finally have your own car, only because the person finally at the age of 99 and a half finally, gave it to you in their will after they passed, or something like that. Somebody is shocked that no, God actually had a different plan for you. God actually said, no, you know what? On this day in 2025, this person, this the alarm went off on the phone. I said, oh, so-and-so's winning the lottery today. They don't even know it. Boy, aren't they going to be shocked. Now, let me go ahead and wake them up 10 minutes early so they can leave the house 10 minutes early so they can stop by the grocery store, the gas station, or wherever the fuck you buy a lottery ticket and buy that motherfucker so I can go ahead. And Someone, like I said, somebody's confused because they never thought of all the people it was going to be you. Of all the people that it was going to be you. And this is somebody that you've known for your entire. They used to say, oh yeah, that's the crazy one, that's the slow one, that's that one. Only to find out, well, not only did you win the lottery, that's what made them got their attention to you. But when they started delving into you, oh my God, what do you mean you're like a semi golf pro? You play golf? And around like the world, especially in Europe, for your golf game? What? You've been on TV quite a few times, and because I don't watch golf, I've never seen you. Is what? Take my number. Take my number. I've missed you. I love you. I do. Someone's like, I'm good. I'm good. You know. Someone's like, where was you at when I was sitting here stressing out, waiting on your ass? What was you doing back then? Oh, you was trying to create some type of emotional PTSD in me. Oh, okay. I get it. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Oh, that's too many. But I'm going to take these. Somebody's intuition led them how to need to protect themselves, what they need to do. And that's what they did. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is moving in their favor, turning in their favor. And now somebody else who was holding back, who was creating chaos and confusion, now that person is going through. And that person's going to feel that pain for a long time. They're going to feel that for a while to come. Yep. Got to keep on living is correct. Vote pose. Right. What else, Spirit? What else? Yep. Someone said, they decided when they walked away, they was leaving all this. They're leaving, this like that passive aggressive shit. They was leaving all of that. They was and then they was going towards a better shit. But whatever it was, they was putting something to an end, and it was going towards newness. But whatever it was, they decided that it was time to end like what was actually causing them pain. Yeah, I feel like this is Archangel Michael guiding us, protecting us, directing us. And this is somebody that's also making sure that there's like some type of communication that's coming in that people are aware of about something. But it has something to do about something that you've been working on really hard. And those ships are coming in. What's the message? Wow. Wow, that's what I'm hearing. Wow, that's what I'm hearing. And whatever it is, it's causing a lot of stir. It's like causing a lot of stir. And there's a lot of people that's like learning about it, hearing about it, reading about it, looking at, watching it, whatever. And this is like something about something that you've maybe you're traveling doing something, or you moving, you whatever it was. Somebody's watching you, and maybe they're watching you traveling, and you're in celebration, living a good life, not stressing about, and definitely not stressing about the little offer that they're trying to give to you. Now they like I said, here they are worrying about how they left you stranded, alone. They didn't know that you was going to learn how to protect yourself, learn how to balance yourself out. Now this person is thinking about how they left you alone and how you was the one they should have been paying attention to. Everything else seemed better. It was all good and dandy whenever they was plotting and planning to give it to you, Yeah, somebody they it's like they're embarrassed because they really don't have anything to offer. This is they come. You imagine you have 100 billion shillings and they have one, and they want to come and make an offer to you. You'd be looking at them like, what is that? And it's dirty. If you don't get your little dirty shilling, here, take these. Here's 5 more clean shillings. Take those and go on. Go on with your vagabond self. Bye. Get. Guards. And somebody realized that, hey, that would be their justice. That would be the shit that they would get. As it is justice. They thought they had something. Look, everybody got 1 shilling. Here, you got 100 billion shillings. That's justice. With your little 1 shilling ass confirmation. They thought they was living nice. No, boo. They see you getting ready to do the damn thing. You coming with the motherfucking to roof. Not only is your ships coming in, but you about to be rock motherfucking solid. Hello. Holla if you hear me. Because if you ain't. Shit. Anything else? Thank you, Devery. Thank you. Something about you, a star. You a star. You know who you are. You a star. You know who you are. Yes. A motherfucking superstar. You know who you are. You can't make this up. All right, y'all. I have a dental appointment this morning. Of everything else, I'm breaking it down, cleaning it up, packing it up. Got a dental appointment. I got some more packing to do, but I will be back this afternoon. I love y'all. Thank you so very much for your patience. Hope to see y'all soon this afternoon, and have a great day. I'll go through the names later. Bye now.